everybody. It's me, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, and welcome to Vogue Knitting Live, day one here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. To all of our Vogue knitting fans, thank you so much for joining us here on StreamYard and on Facebook. And you do know that you don't need to have a Facebook account to join us on Facebook, because we have lots of fans who just go to Facebook and they can click on it and view us anyway. So we hope that you'll enjoy watching our show today, tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday right here. And for all our Vogue knitting fans and all of our fans, we have a special discount for you. And that discount is VK Live, just like Vogue Knitting Live, all one word and no spaces. And you can do upper or lowercase, but VK Live will get you free shipping on all orders over $50 in the US. And if you're outside the United States, because we have lots of fans from outside the US, you'll pay your shipping and then we will refund you $10 of your shipping cost, which kind of makes it all even for everybody. And we want to keep everybody happy and all our fans to be smiling. So we have a very interactive audience. We hope that you will join in the activities and the engagement that we have here for the next hour, and join in the fun here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. We're going to share all about our yarn studio with you, and all about our wonderful products. So while we're getting ready to get started, let's just say hi to our fans who are out there. Paul, who's with us? And why are you giggling?
Wonder Boy sighting, Bryce Wonders, Vogue Fiber party time. Anna Maria Milani, hello from VK at VK Live. And this is woot, 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 celebrity sighting. Jody Long is in the house.
Whoa.
Hey, I'm still awake and watching you guys with Francesco. Now here's the important part. He likes Paul's humor. Crying face emoji.
Oh, no.
Man, Wendy Barkas, hello from Pennsylvania.
Wait 1 second, Paul. While we're gonna say hi to all our fans, but because Jody has let us know he's on the show, I don't want to miss the opportunity to let all of you know that Jody will be joining us live right here at Vogue Knitting Live on Sunday at 1 p.m. Eastern. So if you have the opportunity to come back, I know there are lots of vendors who you want to see over the weekend, but if you have the opportunity to come back, we've got some great fashions that we're going to be showing from Jody Long's new spring summer line. So don't forget to come back here Monday. Thanks for tuning in, Jody and Francesco.
Wendy Barkas, hello from Pennsylvania. Bryce Wonders checking in from PA. And Mary Brinkman, hello, so happy to be here. Helen Adams, VK Live. And Nitty Gritty Groupies. And she shared Susan Meek, hi from sunny California. And Rayshawn D. Jones. Hi, everyone.
He always says Rayshawn D. Jones in the house. So, as I said, we have a fun audience here, and we hope that you'll join in the fun. So if it's your first time with us, please let us know who you are and where you're from. Just put that in the comment section, and we will respond to all the comments. I know we have lots of things to cover in the hour. If we don't get to your comment while we're here, then we will certainly get to your comment after the show. And Paul did mention that some folks are sharing while we're talking, sharing the program. And the reason they're sharing it, well, besides the fact that they love us, but the reason they're sharing it is because they know that every time they share, their name goes into our sharing bucket. And then we pull a name and we give away great prizes like yarns and books and magazines and lots of goodies. Just like, whoa.
So you're going to show them how it works?
This person. So if you are new to Vogue Knitting Live and your name happened to be Michelle Hurstfield, you would have won a gift. So Michelle, thank you so much for sharing. You are a great sharer. You share so many of our posts. Thank you so much. We'll be sending a gift off to you. So please, if you're new, share the page, share the fun, and we'll share back.
You don't have to be present to win.
No.
But do message us. Let us know who you are and where and contact info. And that way we can reach back out to you and send you your winning stuff.
Right, because we had Donna the Hollow one earlier this week. And so...
Well, no name. Terry Deck. Hi there. Checking in from D.C. We love D.C.
Hi, Terry. Hi, Terry. And if you share, your name to get to go in here. And we will, you never know. And you never stop winning here with us, because every time you share, your name goes in again. And anytime you win, your name goes back in. So the opportunities are just amazing. And we have such a great time.
And when do we typically do these?
The sharing every time we go live. So every Monday night on our Twisted Stitches show, we are here every Monday night, Twisted Stitches, 8 p.m. You know what? We have so much more to say, but let me show you some yarn right now. Let me show you some great fashions that we have, because that's why you're here. Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, normally in the normalcy that we're going back to. Yikes. You know, so many things are changing, and it's so good that they are. I just saw some more restrictions being lifted. So you may see us again on the streets because we operate out of a 25-foot minibus, and we bring yarn to the people. And last year when COVID closed everything down, we had to change things around a little bit because we weren't allowed to be out. Just like people couldn't open their storefronts, we couldn't take the bus out. So what we did is we converted the lower level of our home into a filming studio, and we started doing a Monday night live show. And that show has really become very popular. So we had a local yarn bus create a global community in a year that has grown and has just been so enjoyable to so many people. And, you know, from the East Coast here where we live, around the world, we have fans who love Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And that's why when we offer our discounts, we offer them worldwide. So that's pretty much, you know, our quick story in a nutshell. We are going to continue doing this show as long as we possibly can, as long as we want to. When all the restrictions are done from COVID, that doesn't mean Twisted Stitches is done. That just means you have one more opportunity to see us, whether we're on the streets, coming to you live in town, or seeing you online at an event. So thank you so much for being our fans. And that's how you know a little bit about who we are. So when you go to KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com, and a few of you have gone there this morning, you know, it's pretty inevitable. One of the things that I find is the morning of Vogue Knitting Live, we usually get a couple of people who had visited the site, and some who were very fortunate who have purchased. So by the way, we got a couple of purchases that came in before the show, and the link for the discount code was not live. For those folks, I will be refunding their shipping if those orders are over $50, because you're part of that group and you deserve it. So the website is KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. You can always reach us by phone because we do a lot of custom orders. Don't put that close to my face.
What's that number, Nitty Gritty?
Our cameraman likes to bring that phone in close to my face.
What's that number, Nitty Gritty?
Our phone number here is area code 203-856-6755.
What's that number again?
203-856-6755. And the reason I share that with you is, you know, you might see a kit. We're going to be talking about this bejazzle in just a moment. And you might see this on our website and say, well, I love the idea of it, but I'm not sure I like the colors that you're offering for the kits, and I'd like to customize my own colors. So we offer that custom kit option, and you can call me and we can FaceTime. I'll walk you through the studio and help you get, you know, a better idea. Maybe you want to even change yarns all together on something. So that's why we're here. We bring the yarn shop to you. We've always been about yarn to the people. And that's how we will be servicing you as we get to know you when you're a new customer. And thank you so much for that.
Okay. Now, Tori Deck said, yarn to the people. Love it. If you're new, make sure to like Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl on Facebook, and that way you'll get notifications when we go live.
Yes, and thank you, Tori, for tuning in. We really appreciate it. So let's show you a little bit about how we work here. So I'm wearing, this is our yarn studio pooch. This is Ben. Ben gets a little needy every now and then, especially when we go live. He sometimes likes to be held and carried around. So I'm going to take him and put him right up there. So we work with some large distributors like Knitting Fever and Euro Yarns, and we also work with some small dye houses and independent dye houses. So what I'm wearing here is a shawl called the Circle of Hope, and Circle of Hope is a design by Iris Schreier at Art Yarns, and we carry Art Yarns, and we're We're loving the Merino Cloud. We've been carrying Merino Cloud for a long time, along with the beaded silk and sequins.
I was going to say, I spot some beaded silk and sequins.
Spot some beaded silk and sequins here. And we've also started carrying their mohairs as well. So we're expanding our line of offerings through Art Yarns, and we're really enjoying the products that they offer us. And we love working with their yarn. So Merino Cloud, let's walk over this way, Paul. You get a little
walk
idea.
This way?
No, right. No, don't be bouncing that thing, because people won't be able to see what they want to look at. Okay. So Art Yarns, we've got a variety of colors. We do subscribe to their Inspiration Club, which this is one of the colors. No, this was not one of the colors from the Inspiration Club. For example, these are special things that come out, special colors that come out, limited supply, every other month. So we do carry these yarns, and when they create the specialty yarn, this one is called Tide Pools. There is a certain number of skeins that are dyed, and then they offer a companion yarn to go with it. And I see where the heck my companion. Oh, here. I believe this might have been it. Well, I'm not sure, but those two would work lovely together anyway. And then there's also a beaded silk and sequins. So, for example, the shawl that I'm wearing could easily be made in this color, as you know, instead of this. And you'll see the variety of colors on our website. And then when we offer any garment or kit using Merino Cloud or Art Yarns yarns, the beaded silk and sequins is always an extra. So in fact, I think there's only one shawl that requires beaded silk and sequins, and that's one skein of Merino Cloud and one skein, and I think that's Lazy Days of Summer. I think Anna Maria, I think you made that, and I believe that was the name of it. So that's Lazy Days of Summer. So you can see all the lovely colors that you have here. And another thing that we do at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl is, if you're not sure of a yarn and you've never knitted with it before, and you say, well, you know, I like that, but I'm not so sure. How does it feel? Because, you know, I can't get to you. We will send you a little tasting sample. We have tasting samples of just about every yarn, because you know how, like, when you finish a project, you'll take your leftover yarn and put it into your stash and save it for, I don't know, maybe a hat or some hand mitts or something. Well, we take those leftover whatever yardage we have, and we turn those into mini skeins or tasting skeins. You know, it's maybe 20 yards that you can just get a touch and feel of that yarn. Merino Cloud is an 80% merino wool and 20% cashmere, imported from Italy. And the yarns are all hand painted. The colors are just amazing. So there are ombres, there are tonals, and the multicolors. And you can see the variety of beads that we have as well. There are kits on our website featuring Merino Cloud or Art Yarns yarns, and the yarns and beads are also listed separately. That doesn't always happen. We have lots of kits. We don't always list the yarns separately. So if you see a kit, you don't want that kit, but you want the yarn, remember that phone number, write it down, 203-856-6755, and I'm happy to help you.
And just as a reminder, a lot of people share. So what we do at the end of each show, the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl goes through the thread, and all of the names that shared the video or the post or the page get put into the bucket, so that the very next time we're live, we draw from that. So you don't have to be present to win. We just need to know who you are in order to.
Right. And you can share 3 different posts, and your name will go in 3 different times. And so, you know, this is all about building. We're here. We want to bring yarn to you for a lot of years. And we started our business here in 2016. And, you know, we're going strong, and we are just loving working with all of you. So let's move on from Merino Cloud. Take this off and put it on.
Karen Silverman Cohen says, hi, love your videos.
Thank you, Karen.
I think that's a new name, right?
I think that is a new name. If you've been what's that word? Lurking in the backgrounds, and you're finally saying hi to us. We're glad because now we know that you're here, and we can talk with you, and you can, our gritty groupies chat back and forth with each other during our posts because they have such a great time.
And our friend Kate Argenta-Luth from the event is here. Says hi, everyone. And Helen Adams posted links and phone number.
Thank you. Thank you very, very much. Yes, our fans love us and they help us.
Plus, a kudos to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. Says custom shopping with Paulette is so much fun. She truly cares and works hard to get you the perfect match for your projects.
Now, I know, Helen, you're always so good at sharing that information. And one of the things that I recently helped Helen with was her butterfly papillon colors. And I'm going to show you some of those yarns that you're using in the butterfly papillon and some other yarns to create this great new piece that we have here today. This is called Bedazzle. And I'm going to show you the spelling because it is a hard one. Bedazzle.
Who comes up with that?
The person who, I think it's a character. I think somebody, is there a character in Star Wars or, forgive me, I'm not a big Star Wars fan. I'm probably not a Star Wars fan at all. But Bedazzle was a character because I read it in the notes on the pattern. Hold on a second. Let me just grab it.
Da, 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 da,
All right, so it's Star Trek. When I was working on the first season of Star Trek, Picard, the costume designer, came to me and said, we have a new character named Bedazzle, and Dorothy, you're going to love her. And so Dorothy Bulak Erickson decided to create something. It says, chalk it up to Star Trek to create wacky names. I want you to think evil jellyfish. And then she gave me all these wonderful aquatic spiny references. And as a result, this is what Dorothy created. And I love how the colors work so well together, but it's not just the contrast of colors that work. It's also the contrast in yarn weights. So this specific shawl, and it can be knitted in any combination. So we chose to combine a fingering and DK weight. And it's really quite interesting. So these are called the spines. And then here, these are called the webs. And the webs are created by cast on and cast offs. So it's not like it's, oh my God, how do I do this? It's not that hard. And I personally, I did not knit this, but I was watching my friend Jan while she was knitting it because she fell in love with this pattern. And she said, I want to make this for your shop. And so that's how we created this. Now, so what did we use for this? We are using a combination of fingering weight being Perth by Queensland Collection. And you can wear this so many ways. I just love it. And Chow by Jody Long. So these are the two colors that we use in the sample. So it's avocado and royal bluebell. So I guess, Paul, you have some comments, and then I'll go back to some more colors.
Gwen Lemoyne says, hi, Paulette, your shawl is cute. She was referring to the one previously.
Thank you.
Gina Bates says it's a good thing she gets notifications because that way she knows. And Beth Ann Wilkes says, gorgeous. I think that's the new name as well.
Thank you, Beth Ann.
Jody Kingsley, hi there.
Hi, Jody. Hope you're doing well.
Where do I order your website?
Oh, the website is www.KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. So
Kathleen Bray, hi there. You guys are cheering me up. Beautiful purple and green shawl.
Thank you. So let's make sure she's got that. KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com.
Marissa FH is back. Bedazzle, I'm working on one now. Wow, she's working on it. Nice.
Wow, cool.
Now, Gina Bates wants to know, is the crochet or knitting for the Bedazzle?
This is knitting. We are going to be offering our first crochet along coming up. For for those of you who are new to Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, we just came off a 3-day retreat where we got together Friday afternoon till Sunday afternoon. It was 2 full days encompassing 3 days. And so many of our community members online got together and came to the retreat. So you heard Mary Brinkman and Kate Argentis and all of you who are there, Kate Luth, yep. Kate Luth, and Laura Argentis, everybody, we're so happy you were there. And it's so good to see you all. You know, this is another way that we all get together and just enjoy each other's company. And it was wonderful. We had a great time. And we've got another one coming up. Ooh, whoop, whoop, whoop.
Now, Marissa FH says it's an interesting pattern, so I started another one with a different weight yarn. Kind of like you did with that other shawl. You did it in two different
weights.
Yeah.
So let me show you some of the colors we put together here for this. And, you know, contrast is important in this. So you've got to look at, look for something.
Hold sorry. I know the gimbal is acting up.
Okay,
there we go.
Okay. So I thought this would look really pretty. We've got this bright corals in here with the gold in the background. And then the poppy looks really pretty with, this is called Alice Springs. And all these are on the website. I love the black and green. That's going to really show up. But you could also do, the black with any other color.
Kate Lutz is getting excited for the crochet along. And Jeannie McLean says, best time ever.
Thanks, Jeannie. We all did. We had a really good time. And so here's in the oranges. I thought that was fun. So just, look at the colors. We have Dijon and Swan Hill. I thought purple lovers are going to love this one. And then this is the one that's the sample. So these are the ones that are on the website. As I said, if you want to mix this and this, you can just give me a call and let me know. And, we'll create those custom colors for you. So that's the bejazzle. And Marissa, I would love to see how yours comes out. It's really very interesting that you happen to be working on the same pattern that we are right now. So, do we have some questions there?
No, but you want to look at the camera.
Oh, okay. I am looking at the camera. My cameraman, sometimes he's more like a husband than he is a cameraman. Oh, that's right, because he is a husband. So, I like to look at the screen because then I get to see what you all are doing and what you all are saying. So, so that's bejazzle, and this is always a winner here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl and with Vogue Knitting Live. This is Bojagi. Now you all have seen Bojagi in a different color when I showed it in the past, but now we have this beautiful new color combination. And this is, I called it Bojagi. It's not Bojagi. No, my head just went away. Hold on a minute. Let me think.
Is the label on the back?
It's Batad.
Batad.
It's Batad. B-A-T-A-D. Batad by Stephen West. Wow. We have so many things that I want to share that I'm getting them mixed up in my head. The Batad, we are using, we're pairing that up with Apple Fiber Studio yarns. And my cameraman just said, don't get up. I just want to show them a couple of different.
Marissa FH said, sure, I've progress photos on my Instagram account along with her handle right in the thread.
Cool. So I just want to show folks some of the.
Well, Beth Ann Wilkes wants to know, is Bojaggle on Ravelry?
Yes, the pattern is on Ravelry. Yeah, we don't design we don't design projects here. We take things that we think would be interesting to our community, and then we find the yarns that we have that we think will work really well with them. We team them up together and we offer them to you. I don't profess to be a pattern designer. There are people like Jody Long who are very good at that. And so that's not me. Every now and then we'll see something and we will, come up with our own version of it, like our Patriot Game Chalette, which I will show you, but I don't have it out here at the moment. That is something that we created here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl and has actually been our most popular item. So I just want to show you some things that, how Batad can look in so many in different color schemes. So here, these are your colors of the year by Pantone, the silver and the yellow. And so you can do something like that, but you can also take two tonals and work them together as well. And that would be really pretty. Again, that contrast is so important. We've had several people who have made the batade, who have knitted the batade, and it's really a lot of fun to work with. It's worked in the round garter stitch. So you're knit one row, purl one row, lots of short rows in there, and the welting.
Gwen Lemoyne wants to know, is batade a difficult pattern?
Well, if you can, it's really not. The hard part in batade, if I have to find a hard part, would be the welting. And I've worked with a lot of people, and I'm glad you asked that question, because it gives me the opportunity to say, when you buy something here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, we've either knitted it ourselves, me, or I have knitters who work with me who create the patterns, who make the projects as well. But we're here to help you if you run into a jam. So you're never alone once you start a project. It's not just buy the yarn and you're on your own. If there's an issue with the pattern, we help you with it. If you have questions about the pattern, we're there to walk you through it. So with the batade, I will say this. You have welting. The welting is created, and let me take this off so I can show it to you. So the big things on the batade are the welting and the short rows. Okay. When you're doing your short rows, you can see how pretty the short rows form this lovely, lovely welted section right at the back. And this is really cool because you can wear this so many different ways. Oops, let me see here. I'm not supposed to be looking at the screen. There, this is one way you can wear it, so that you can, if your shoulders are cold, you can cover your shoulders. You can wear it as I shove it on the mannequin, or you can even wear it as a cowl, because it really is, the pattern is listed as a cowl. So you can even wear it like that. And that's pretty cool too. So let me show you this welting and how this works. The welting is 8 rows knitted. You knit your 8 rows, and then when you're done with row 8, you knit row 1 and row 8 together. So all you're doing is picking up these stitches along that first row. And that might sound to some easier than it is, because what we suggest you do is just pick up the stitches with another needle and go all the way around, so that if you have, let's say you have 100 stitches on that row, then you're going to pick up 100 stitches on the row on row 1. And then you're going to knit those 2 rows together to create this piece. So it just takes a little bit of time on that. It's not hard. Anna Maria posted something last week about the knit stitch and the purl stitch being the only 2 stitches in knitting, and they really are. Everything else is a combination or an adaptation of yarn overs and slips and past slip stitch overs, and all those things are still knit and purl stitches. So you have knit and purl stitches here. It's just a matter of here joining the 2 rows together. So if you decide you would like to knit this pattern, I am more than happy to walk you through getting started with it. We'll do a FaceTime call or a Zoom call, and you'll feel as though you are right here in little downtown Niantic, Connecticut, in our studio.
We're your local yarn shop, just a mouse click away.
Thanks, Paul.
That's all I got.
Excuse me.
Terry Dex shared KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com.
Thank you.
In the post here.
Well, that's very nice of you, Terry. I really appreciate that.
Tori. I'm sorry.
Oh, Tori. My bad. No, you're bad.
And I said Terry? Oh, I thought it. No, Tori.
You probably said Tori. I didn't hear it. So we have lots of great Noro yarns at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl. And Noro Magazine 18 came out this spring. And oh my goodness, there are so many patterns in there that have flown in popularity. This is the magazine. We carry the magazine here. It's on our website. It's Neuro Magazine number 18. The heart scarf is a bit of a bonus in there. And some of these, these patterns are just unbelievable. I really do like so many of them. And this is the lemon drop poncho tee. This was very, very popular and has been with us as well. So I'm going to show that to you.
I think Marissa FH's heart just fluttered. She said Noro and 2 heart-eyed emojis. Big Noro fan.
So let me do this. I'm going to carry this over. Our cameraman had double knee replacements for those of you who are new. So I try to help him a little bit here. So this is the lemon drop poncho tee that was in the magazine. And this is a new yarn by Noro for the spring. It's called Kekigori.
Look at the detail in the sleeves.
Look at you. Little ribbing around the sleeves. It might even be a slip stitch, crochet slip stitch around the sleeve. Oh, let me see.
Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl gives me a hard time for ribbing her.
Ha ha ha. So I'm going to show them some of the other colors of Kekigori.
Jody Kingsley said, "Oh, love heart scarf."
Yeah, it is great, and you can order that right on the website. Here, look at some of these great colors in Kekigori. So the nice thing about that lemon drop poncho tee is that you can mix almost any of these colors together. If you go to our website, we have the color card on the website, and you just choose the 2 colors that you want. You get 1 ball of each color. It's meant to be oversized, and so so there's lots of ease in it. One ball of each color works for all the sizes, with the exception of the largest size. Then you get 2 of the bottom color and 1 of the top. So it's a great little piece to work on. Even this looks great together. Really cool. So Kekigori was one of the summer colors, the summer yarns that came out this year for Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl, for me too, for Noro. And we just had a big trunk show, a big Noro trunk show recently on that. So that's another item that I wanted to share with you here today on this particular show. We're going to be taking and bringing new items out every day so that there's a variety of things for you to see, where there may be a little bit of repetition, but we're trying, we try to keep it as varied as we can. We don't, like I said, we don't create patterns here, and we don't dye yarns. So we bring our yarn shop to you and offer you what we have. So we have been doing knit-alongs, and
hold on a second. Betty Ridgway Dodd wants to know, can you buy the Noro yarn alone?
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. The yarns are on the website. The Kekigori yarn is on our website at KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com. And Kekigori is just as it sounds. And we have, is that going to be backwards?
No, that's actually good.
Kekigori.
Helen Adams said, yes, you can call the shop and Paulette will help. And Betty says, thanks.
Yep, that's Kekigori. We also have the other new yarn that came out.
We have lots of Noro.
This summer, which is Enka.
Let's go over to Noro Lane.
we have a little Noro Lane here. So Enka is another of the new yarn. So Kekigori is has a tweed effect to it. The Enka is self-striping.
And no relation to the singer, Paul Enka.
Oh, Paul, please. If you're new, you're going to learn that the Nitty Gritty Yarn Boy has a sense of humor that only he and, unfortunately,
most of the groupies enjoy. And Jody and Francesco.
Yeah. Don't encourage it.
They even said it so. Right in the thread. You can scroll back up and see it.
No, I don't have to scroll. I'm good. I'm good. So talking about our knit-alongs. Let me pick these up. We just finished a knit-along for the Alaris. It's called a collared Illaris. So this is the Alaris top, and it is missing its collar because I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Put down the bonbons. Get back to work.
Right. So here's the collar, and we were talking on Monday night's show about how this collar is going to make a very lovely scarf all by itself. What are you laughing at? What are you laughing at?
Betty says, got it. Helen Adams says, in all caps, don't encourage the camera guy.
Thank you, Helen.
And Betty says, I'll call tomorrow. And Mary Brinkman, the groupies love, all caps on the love, Paul. That bears repeating. The groupies love Paul.
Yeah, good. But bears repeating by whom?
And Paul loves the groupies right back.
So here, I mean, look how pretty that collar is going. Let me see if I can try to. No, I'm losing my stitches.
Oh, no.
Twisted stitches here. Oh, and this is what I get for not putting my needle ends on. It's okay. That's okay.
Houston, we've got a problem.
Nah, nothing's going to crash here except me. Okay, I'm just going to hold that there like that. Don't you fall. Okay, that's because I was too lazy.
This one, we've got to make a special announcement. Jody Kingsley, yes, love Paul.
God bless me.
I love you guys.
Before you know it, Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl will be gone, and we'll have the Paul Meyer show.
No. We love the Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl.
Yeah. So the Alaris lace top tee is on our website. I do love the way it came out. We've paired it up with Chi Chi by Mirasol Yarns. We've got some great colors. And I love the little tweed in here. It is just such a pretty yarn. I love to work with it. It is a, excuse me, alpaca, linen, viscose, and micro tweed blend. So you've got some, and the viscose is from bamboo. So it's got a little bamboo in there as well. And I just love the little flecks of color, of that little tweed running through it.
I love where the front and back are joined.
What, you love where the front and back are joined? Oh, you like that, huh?
Yeah, no, it's got nice attention to detail.
Look at that pretty.
Look at that.
Yep. So you've got your lace. You got a four stitch lace pattern. Then you have your stockinette, and then you've got a 6. Oh, I can't remember how many. I think there's 12 stitches in here, but this pattern is 6 rows, and this pattern is 4 rows. It's kind of a cool pattern to work with. I really enjoyed it.
Helen says Paul throws out yarn words. Paulette will actually help you get the yarn and project perfect. I may not know how to knit, but I can spin a pretty good yarn.
No, don't talk about spinning yarn. Every week we're talking about spinning yarn. So
hey, we got some new fans here that haven't heard that joke before.
Yeah, but honey, everybody else has heard it before.
But they love it just the same.
No, they don't love it just the same. They're just saying it to make you feel good. Are we good on time?
Yeah, we're good.
Oh, okay. We are good.
Yeah, we're real good.
We are good. Okay.
Jeff Grill is in the house. LOL.
LOL. Don't.
And Helen Adams says we still like it. Winky face emoji.
Okay. Helen, you want to stay on my good list, right? So here.
Kelly Kohlhofer, 11 stitches.
Thank you, Kelly. 11 stitches, 6 rows on the second panel, the lace panel in there. Yeah. Sounds
like a good name for a mystery knitting movie.
What?
11 stitches.
6 rows.
No, just 11 stitches.
So this is another, I told you we just started carrying the mohair by Art Yarns, and I am working on this horseshoe lace wrap that takes one ball or one hank of the 2-ply ombre or 2-ply mohair, and this happens to be an ombre color. And it's,
why I love that yarn?
It's really, I don't want to know. It's really coming out quite pretty.
Do the fans want to know why the camera guy loves that yarn? Oh, Helen Adams says, oopsie, sorry, Paulette. And Karen Silverman Cohen says, Love your videos.
So that one's not on the website yet, but this is because I want to make sure that all our fans are all set to go with their Market Square totes this year. This is it's going to be big again this year. This is the Market Square tote, and I've just gotten mine started. It uses 2 different colors of Karen's yarns by Queensland Collection. It's a cotton.
Are those the new ones?
This is a cotton ribbon yarn.
Are those new?
They came in recently.
Those are the ones we just did an unboxing of.
Yes, and they are right here.
Where?
I just love these colors. Look at this. How lovely these are. And they work so well together. So you'll see a variety of color combinations on our website for the market totes. You can knit. I'm knitting the small one, and I think it's going to be pretty, a pretty nice size. And they call it a market tote, but I think it's going to be my next new knitting bag because I really, really do like it. I like the way the mosaic is coming out. I like the way the stitch holds well together with that ribbon yarn. It works really nicely. And you may have seen this. This is also available. The pattern's available on Ravelry. And there's no when you're buying a kit with us, there's no upcharge. Whatever the pattern cost is what we charge you for it. Whatever the yarn, the yarn cost of yarn is, our everything is priced accordingly. So yes, if you want to download the pattern yourself on Ravelry and buy the yarn separate, that's fine too. We just try to keep it convenient for you. And
those are brand new colors according to Jeff Grill.
That's right.
So the Nitty Gritty Yarn Boy was correct in this time.
These are, they're new. I didn't say you weren't correct. They are new colors. And also when you order kits from us, the kit comes with the yarn, the printed copy of the pattern in a sleeve so that it stays nice. And you also get a Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl.
But wait, there's more. You also get
Yarn Girl project bag. So you get a little project bag, and you can ask your folks who have purchased 3 patterns at a time, 3 kits at a time. You get 3 project bags in there with it. So,
Maria Brandt says the market tote looks beautiful, and Gina Bates said, how difficult is the bag?
Oh, it's not at all. Here, let me show you how this works.
And Karen Silverman Cohen says, do you have kits for beginners?
Well, that's a great question. I think it's a relative word. I would call this a beginner pattern. I don't think this is hard at all. So here, let me explain this to you. This is knitted in you knit a square. So you knit cast on, and then you knit a certain number of rows, so you have a square. And then you turn your square and you pick up stitches around each side to give it its shape here. And then this is merely, let me see here. This is slip 2 and knit 4, slip 2 and knit 4, and then you have knit 4 and slip 2. So it's not hard, but I guess I'd have to ask you what you're comfortable knitting. So if you're comfortable knitting a scarf, I had talked to a friend one time who said, I only knit squares and rectangles. But what I didn't realize is that she knits very intricate patterns in squares and rectangles. So for her, she wouldn't knit this because it's not a square or a rectangle, right? It's got a shape to it. But she would knit this in a rectangle. This is a lot more difficult than this. So I would love to have a conversation with you and learn what it is you like to do. And then let's come up with something that you would feel comfortable knitting. And I think that would probably be the best way for us to work, because I would hate to send you a project. They have you order a project and then have you go, oh my God, I don't know what to do. Of course, if you call me, I'm going to help you with that. But I want you to feel comfortable from the outset. You can reach me at 203-856-6755. And any of the folks who are here who are, regular fans of Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl will tell you that one of the things I encourage you to do is to step out of your comfort zone and try something different, knowing that we are here to help you. And I'm not going to say jump from stage 1 to 7, but, you know, push yourself a little bit each time, and you'll be surprised what you can accomplish just by knowing that there's somebody there who you can call on when you need some help. So I'm more than happy to help you out with that.
Helen says, call the shop. They are super nice. Call 203-856-6755. And Gina Bates says, picking up stitches is new to me.
Picking up stitches is new to you. Well, you know what? I think we have Monday night's show.
Picking up stitches.
Yeah.
On Twisted Stitches.
Picking up straight stitches on Twisted Stitches. Yeah, I'll show you how to pick up stitches.
Jody Long, I stepped out of my comfort zone today and ate a salad.
Jody.
Hashtag we love all things Jody Long.
We went out to a restaurant today. One of our local restaurants reopened for the summer, and we were so excited. So we went there for lunch today. And I stepped out of my comfort zone a little bit too, and didn't have my normal lobster BLT, which is my favorite there, and had something else. So let me see what else I wanted to show you. Casapinka. One of Casapinka's patterns during the lockdown was called Breathe and Hope. And we created Breathe and Hope 2 different ways here at the shop. We have it in art yarns in Merino Cloud. And we also created it here with a combination of a Mirasol yarn called, it's a Huasco yarn, not Mirasol, Araucania Huasco cotton, and My Little Sunshine by Jody Long. And I'll get some of those colors for you to show you how great they work together.
While you're doing that, Helen Adams says, oh man, I want a lobster BLT now.
Oh, they're
Pesky
so
landlocked location. Jennifer Francis wants to know, is another KAL in the plan?
Yes. We have another KAL.
What was that?
Yes. I've been very busy. We came back from the retreat, and I don't know. I think I'm lucky everything is unpacked and put back in its place. And then I rearranged a few things in the process. So I'm looking for My Little Sunshine. Okay.
I'm right here, honey. Your little sunshine is right here.
You're funny. I don't know about that.
What do you think, ladies and gentlemen?
My Little Sunshine. Oh my God, my dark cloud on certain days. Okay, so like here's a nice combination you can use for the Breathe and Hope shawl using My Little Sunshine and Huasco. You can even put the gray with that, and that would look really pretty too.
Helen Adams says, knew that was coming, Paul. They're on to my shtick.
Oh, you know, Paul, it takes about 3 minutes to figure you out. And so here's another gray. I love the gray and the red. Stop it. So let me just show you how cute this shawl is. This is like the shawl that never ends. If you've not knitted this. Okay, so this is slip stitches. Slip stitches in here. And this is knit one below. So
Mary Brinkman, oh, Paul.
Okay, so that's the Breathe and Hope. This needs to be steamed again. Things get a little wrinkly, crinkly here. It's pulling a little bit. So that's Breathe and Hope and our little variety of things. I can't believe, Jody, you and Francesco are up and watching the show. What is it? 2 o'clock in the morning? Don't you guys sleep?
Helen Adams says, rut-row, cameraman has the giggles.
Oh, no. Okay, so take a peek at these. Have you seen the Mindful Collection by Knitter's Pride? We have just about everything in that collection, from the row counter ring that you put on your finger to the little snappy row counter, needles. Let me show you these needles here. This is
and blocking mats.
The blocking mats. Listen to him like he knits. Don't even go there. So here's the this is really everything is very Zen-like in the Mindful collection.
It's very mindful. I would
So,
say.
you know, you've got each of your needles has a little mindful word: explore, imagine, breathe, rejoice. This set of needles starts at US 2.5 and goes up to 17.
Jody says yes, 2 a.m.
Yeah. And then all your accessories, your wires, and it's amazing. You know, besides, and you've got some wires. You have 3 straight and 3 swivel tip wires in there. And then you also have lots and lots of stitch markers. So it's a lovely little kit that they put together for you. And we have a full variety of items here at Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl.
All right, hold on a second. We got a couple here. Maria Brand says picking up stitches is not bad, but I like to use a comparable size crochet hook when using the technique. I'm not sure why. I have better luck using the hook. I do
sometimes myself.
I put the hook between the stitches, then yarn over and draw the yarn through and place it on the knitting needle. Breathe and Hope is gorgeous.
Yes, and I've done that as well. And then there are some times where I'm actually able to use both needles, where I pick up the stitch with my left needle and then knit it onto the right needle.
Jody Long says, I'm picking colors now for my new summer 2022/2023 yarns. Fran is playing some games on his phone. And Jennifer Francis, Paul, you are in rare form, LOL.
Yeah, he's going to be in more rare form tomorrow when he stays upstairs when we do the show.
What was the thing about the left something?
The left something?
Yeah, something about... there's some term in knitting about the left something.
I don't know. Oh, left. Oh, make one left, make one right?
Yeah, something like that.
What about it?
If I keep going, I'm going to end up with Paulette's left hook.
My mother always told you to watch out for that left hook.
Beverly Reiser says, you two are precious. That makes your yarn shop work together.
Well, we do. We have a fun time together. Even when he makes me crazy, we have a fun time together. So Vogue Knitting Live, folks, if there's something you've seen that you'd like to know more about, and even the folks who are with us all the time, I've showed you a couple of new things so far today. And so if there's something that we can share with you, a little more information on something, I'll be more than happy to do that. Now, someone asked about knit-alongs. We are going to be offering our first crochet-along along with another knit-along. And these will start, oh my goodness, if it depends. If I can, I'm trying to get them up on the website. And I can show you the first one that I have the knit along started, because I like to
knit along.
I like to get it started to see what it's going to be like. And this is called a Noro topper. I thought this was really cool. It's kind of we're doing it in a summer weight, in a cotton wool weight, I should say. So it can be really worn year round, but it's not going to be that heavy, bulky. I wanted something that was a substantial yarn weight-wise, meaning the texture. So it's a 4, but 4 leaning toward a 5. And then it's just fun to knit, and it goes quickly. It was one of the things that I thought was really fun about it. So this is called a Noro topper and little poncho, and we are teaming it up with Noro Tayo yarn. So I'm using the color number 116, and what I'm doing is I'm creating my little squares right now.
Thank you, Helen, for sharing all these wonderful links.
Getting all the little squares done. And then the squares are sewn together. And what I like about this is how, I'm going to lay these out here. Is that okay if I do this? So the squares can be laid out any way you want to create your design. So you've got, so we're going to have 3, there are 9 squares. So you have 3 there, then you'll have 3 going this way. I just want to make sure I get them all going in the same direction. Like that.
Looks like knitting Lego.
like knitting Legos. Yeah. Oh, that one's a little bit bigger. Okay. And then, so you just put them all. I have 8 of these done already. That's how fast this project goes. Oops, I want to go that way with that one. And so then once you get your squares put together, then you go on to your large outside squares, and it's going to be really pretty. I'm very excited about this. It's going to be great for the cool summer nights. And as we go from summer to fall, I think the colors are just going to be glorious for the fall weather too. It's going to be bright colors for the summer and nice and autumn. Just the autumn colors in here are gorgeous as the weather changes. So we're going to do that as a knit along, and that's probably going to start the beginning of next week, but it'll be up on the website over the weekend. So that's that. And then the crochet along will also be up over the weekend. And yes, for those of you who did some voting on the different projects, the green, the blue, or the red, we're going with the green. So that was that's the one that got the most amount of votes, was the green one. So we're going with that.
Helen Adams says, I have too many projects already, and you are tempting me with more.
Well,
Arg.
that's okay. Take your time. You know that we'll be here. If you can't get them all now, you get them later.
Remember, sleep is overrated.
And yeah, we have a good time, but you know, we show you a lot, knowing that there's going to be something that you would like, but we know you can't get it all, and we're happy to help you out whenever you can.
Helen says, I need to quit my job so I can knit more. And Mary Brinkman says, yay, on the green.
Yay. I need to quit my job so I could knit more too. Except that, oh, wait, this is my job.
Mary Looters Norris, is the crochet along also a topper?
The crochet along is a shawl. Hold on.
And Gwen Lemoyne says, oh, you are tempting me with that cute poncho.
Hold on here. Let me. It is really cute. Let me see if I can find the topper. Mary, do you remember the name of that? Or maybe I didn't put. I know it's honeycomb something.
If we run out of time, we'll find it and put it in the comment section.
Okay. Hold on a second.
This broadcast will always live on our Nitty Gritty Yarn Girl page on Facebook, so you can refer back to it.
Okay, done. I'm just looking for what I recently viewed, and I can't find it. Sort by. I have it in my. Oh, I know where to find it. Silly me. Hold on. My phone is not doing what it's supposed to do. Darn. Okay. All right. I can now find it for you. Hi, honey. Up here it is. It is called the Hotel of Bees shawl. And that is it. So that's going to be our crochet project. I'm working on the yarns right now.
That'll be up on the website soon.
It'll be up on the website over the weekend, and with the dates and for the crochet along. So we'll be good to go with that. And yeah, so that's where we are with that. So don't forget, free shipping, orders over $50, VK Live. Put that in the discount code VK Live. The website is KnittyGrittyYarnGirl.com, and the phone number is 203-856-6755. What's up, Paul?
Oh no, let's see. Gwen Lemoyne was asking about the knit along start, and Helen just posted.
Perfect.
Oh, actually, she posted the shawl. So Gwen Lemoyne wants to know, do you know when the date the KAL was start?
I will be posting that over the weekend. So make sure you like our page if you're not already a fan, and you'll be sure to get it. And I will also comment on it in the comment section here with the dates. I just have to get it all wrapped up together. So thanks a lot, everybody. As we're there.
Kelly Kohlhofer says, love that. Helen Adams shared a couple of links. Awesome. And Mary Looters Nora says, great. Bzzz.
All right, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. Have a super night. We will see you tomorrow, same time, right here, 6 p.m. Eastern.